Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we are going to discuss and break down a great movie from 1992. Before I start, remember to like, subscribe and comment this video below here. Today's movie is The Last of the Mohicans. I saw this movie yesterday evening. Sadly for me, surprisingly for me, whatever you want to say it, I have never seen this movie before. Although I heard a lot about this movie, and I heard a lot of people talking and having like, I don't know, so like catchphrases or catch scenes to tell. If I wouldn't have searched specifically for this kind of movie, or if you had asked me years ago, I would have said that's a movie, that's an adventure movie or something like this. But indeed it is a movie about it's a romantic movie actually. It's a movie about a love story, and for the simple fact things that state that's a romantic / love story. Although maybe not the typical love story that anyone thinks right out of their head. At the beginning, about, I don't know exactly, but between 5 and 10 minutes into the movie, they're into this house, this wooden house, and the wife of one of the main character asks the main character, played by Daniel Day-Lewis, who is actually then the last Mohicans, something along the line, why don't you get yourself a wife, or why don't you have a wife, or why you don't find yourself a woman, something along this line. Boom, if you pay attention, bam, that's what's about the movie. The movie is about him searching, having a wife, searching a girl. He is raised basically by this native Mohicans father, and that has a son that becomes his brother. And he embodies actually this kind of life. He's very connected with nature, the way of life from the native people, and that's probably why the wife of one of the other characters says to him, "Hey, why don't you settle down like other people do? You're a white man, settle down, get yourself a wife and build a family," and so on. The movie is about a journey that he does together with English people that are actually counterpart of the conquistadores, but are the conqueror on America, US. That what happens to be to the US today. And at first he doesn't want to be involved with the English, and then he saves the expedition that's traveling to a fort, and happens to go along with the expedition. In the expedition there are 2 women. He happened to fall in love with one of these women. When he's on the fort, there is a scene he's saying to another character, there is one important matter or something, one other subject that he has interest or he has to do, and that's another anchor for this woman. You see, and during the movie they have a connection, and he's interested. He knows that he should find a woman for himself, and gets involved with her. Of course, at the end there is a happy ending. They get together. Unfortunately, his brother from his adoptive father's side dies, but for a theme of the story that is a romantic love story, it's a happy ending. He gets together with a wife. I probably years ago, if I would have seen This movie years ago I wouldn't have seen with this kind of view. There is a romantic a love story. I would have seen the action, the fights and everything else, and that's what I like about movies. When you get really involved, when you really start to analyze movies, you start to see these little nuggets here and there. The movie, of course, I would say it's like an epic movie. Also the music in certain scenes that's there makes it really wow. That's why I guess it's one of these movies that has an impact, that a lot of people refer The Last Mohican, like this crazy strong guy that runs around. There are a lot of scenes running him around, just unstoppable. But yeah, it's a great movie. I haven't seen a lot of movies with Daniel Day-Lewis. The most memorable is the Gangs of New York by Martin Scorsese with Leonardo DiCaprio. I remember him there. Here in this movie he's really younger, a lot younger, but great, must say, really great, intense actor, great performance. Yeah, that's my short breakdown about this movie. Make sure to tune in next week, and don't forget to like, share if you want, comment, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you next week.